as I look back and think about some of the earliest real estate work I did in Lancaster City, it is really a mirror image to where Hamilton is today. And what's exciting about Hamilton is you already have Municipal Brew Works, you have True West Coffee, and multiple other restaurants that have been opening. So that's that movement that's already beginning to occur. I think when the Nook opens, you're just going to see that ramp up much more quickly.
It's so hard to understand it because I think it's going to be so great. You know, we're surrounded by cornfields here, so people have to drive to our facility. In Hamilton, people will be able to walk to the facility. It will change the way the streets look. It will change the way people flow through the town. It's just going to be an incredible experience. I wish we could duplicate the city around this sports complex here, because it's almost unimaginable what will happen. Just the businesses that will pop up and the amount of offerings that will come from the facility. I mean, we see hotels that are popping up around our sports complex still after being open for 5 years. Restaurants that have opened close to here, but you still have to drive to them. When you can walk to those different places, I think it will change the look of that community.
The impact of the Nook opening will be, it'll be broad throughout the county, but you'll see a more defined impact in the city than we've experienced in Lancaster. We're almost 10 miles outside of the city limits here, and as you mentioned, in the middle of cornfields, literally. But when we bring 8,000 people a day or 9,000 people a day into the facility in Hamilton, instead of getting into their car and driving a mile or two or three, we envision them literally flooding the streets of Hamilton and occupying those restaurants and other opportunities to spend their downtime in that city.
It's unreal. I mean, I grew up here, so the economic impact has been insane. I've lived here probably the last 3 or 4 years in Lancaster, and you see little hotels pop up here and there, shopping centers. It's really fun to see all the economics that have really grown from. I think a lot of it's attributed to Spooky Nook Sports, so that's a lot to do with it.
We're still targeting late summer for construction start. Most of what you'd see initially would be envelope work on the buildings, some site work, and so by August, September, that should be underway. We think it's going to be 24 months to complete that, maybe 26. The contractor says 28, but I'm sure we can speed that along. So our target would be late in 2020 to open.